loves, and welcome back to another video. Today I am actually going to be doing a cosplay storage tour so you can see how I organize all of my cosplay stuff, because holy heck, I have a lot of cosplay stuff. Yeah, I feel really cute and witchy right now. I really like what I'm wearing, and I just wanted to, you know, get a close-up shot. I got my choker. I finally found this one. I got these new ears, but by the time I post this video they won't be new. And also this is a super requested video, so here we go. Alrighty, so we are starting off in my bedroom. You've probably seen a few videos filmed here, but not that many because my house is all natural lights. I don't have lights up in the ceiling. I don't have a fan up in the ceiling. I just have a couple lamps and a window, one window, and that's it. So the lighting is always horrible in here, and I always have a hard time filming in here, so I never film videos in here. Plus now I'm at college. But I do keep a lot of my cosplay stuff in this room and in the room next over, which was a guest room that we converted into a sewing room. Converted, not really the word I'd use. It's more of an ongoing process. We're turning it into a sewing room. So yeah, we're gonna start here in my bedroom. Track my face. Track my face. That's not my face. Track my face. Okay, so we're gonna come over to my closet over here. This is actually all normal stuff in here. I'm a little OCD, so if you can't tell, it's color organized. I go whites, reds, pinks, like color to the rainbow, whites on that side, blacks on that side. None of my cosplay stuff is in there. I do have a lot of Lolita pieces in this closet, as well as some like cute J fashion. Like this dress, when I'm done wearing it, will go back in this closet. But all my cosplay stuff, it used to be in here. I didn't have enough room, so it's in a different closet. Yikes. But what I do have up here are all of my wigs. I have 3 tubs of wigs right up here. I have a big tub, which I can't open the doors more. They're sliding doors, unfortunately. It is in there, and then I have 2 smaller bins. So how I have this organized is that big bin, it's kind of hard to actually get to. You have to take those 2 bins out first before you use that one. This top bin over here, those are the wigs I use all the time for a majority of my videos. Those are like my Keith, my Lance wig, my Shira wigs in there. You know, the ones that I use very frequently. I have my Dipper and my Maple wigs. The ones below it are the ones that I use sort of frequently, but not that much. Those would be like my Todoroki and my Deku wigs. My Miku wigs are in there, both of them. My Crow wig is. And then in this big bin are the wigs that I don't use that much, and like the boxes that they came in. This wig is actually in there because I keep all my lace front wigs in there, so they're easy to find. And unfortunately, I love this wig, but I don't wear it enough to have it in one of the other bins. But I hope to change that because I love this wig and it makes me feel really poofy and pretty and like witchy and pastel gothy. Okay, hopefully this is in focus. I'm so sorry if it's not. I'm trying my best. I'm still getting used to this new lens. So we're gonna just go through the top bin to give you an idea of what it looks like. Let me pop the lid off for you. And here we go. Ooh, they're sliding. But you can see that all of my wigs are in plastic bags. This is my pitch wig. I actually just bought it the other day off of another cosplayer. And if you don't keep the original storage bags for your wigs, a good thing to use is just those gallon Ziploc bags. They work perfectly. You always want to store your wigs in some type of plastic. If you have big pigtails like a Miku wig, always braid those if you can. I don't because I'm lazy sometimes, but like I try to. But just make sure they don't get tangled. If you leave them out just in the open, they'll collect dust, let's face it. They'll collect a lot of dust, they could get tangled, ruined. I have a cat and a dog, they like to eat my things. And this just keeps them nice and organized. You can obviously tell what wig it is. Yeah, so I have them all in different bags. Some of these I do have multiple wigs in, like my Keith and my Lance wig I usually keep together, my Todoroki and my Deku wig I normally keep together. And the reason for that is that I do a lot of cloning videos and I'm doing quick costume changes, and I don't want to look for those 2 separate baggies. They're just, I know they're together because I wear them together, and it's just a lot easier for me personally. But always keep them in these plastic bags. The netting that comes with wigs, I don't bother with that. It's a huge hassle for me, and it always gets stuck on those little like hooks that wigs have. So I hate those personally. I just put them in plastic. Sometimes I'll put the crinkly paper inside of them. But just make sure that they're nice and they're organized and they are in plastic. And yeah, make sure that they're stored properly. Hi, so our next stop on this storage adventure, I'm couched here on the ground, is where I keep my cosplay accessories, and I've had this dresser since I was a little kid. It's really beat up, so sorry about that, but I keep them in this right here. It has like a little lock on it too, which I really like, and it's like this separate panel than the rest of my clothes that are stored in here. Also ignore the fact that like 4 of my drawers are broken. But yeah, so we open it up. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. You can kind of see it. This top drawer over here are kind of like miscellaneous big clothing items. I have like my Lance shirt in there, my Shiro vest, and like shorts. I also have tights and other things in there, but it's like bigger stuff that you could wear it as like everyday wear, but I don't because it's like not my style. So I keep it in there instead. This bottom drawer, on the other hand, are all of my cosplay accessories. They were all in different size baggies, depending on how big the bags are. For example, I have a gallon bag, the biggest bag, dedicated to all of my Asuna pieces because she has a bunch. She has the breastplate and the ankle things and the belts and the hand things and just all these pieces. Whereas things that don't have as many like accessories, such as my default Teto cosplay, I just have the armbands, so that's going to be in a small sandwich or quart-sized bag. And I have all of my big bags on this side and all of my smaller bags on the right-hand side. I did run out of a little bit of room, so they're kind of, you know, all over the place because they slide and they slide around. That's a big thing, so just be careful when you're stacking them. You can label them too if you want. I choose not to because I can simply look in and I know which cosplay they correspond to, so I don't really need to. We're just going to take a closer look at the Asuna cosplay that I did mention. That way you can get an idea of how I pack it in a bag. I folded the breastplate super nicely, and that's front and center. That lets me know exactly which cosplay this is, since, you know, it's super easy to recognize. On the back side, you can see how I folded everything. I have a pair of tights in there. I folded these ankle things, the sock things. I just folded everything super, super nicely. I'm actually proud of my folding job. I made sure that the way I folded them, it wouldn't get wrinkled, especially if you press down flat on it. So I have my belt in there too. I made sure the belt was pressed the direction where it wouldn't cause any crinkles or wrinkles in it. And yeah, you can actually use space bags too, I think they're called, where they have the little like thing on them and you attach the vacuum and it sucks out all the air. We don't own one of those, so I just resort to using regular gallon bags, which works perfectly fine. But yeah, it keeps you organized. That way, if you're going to a convention, you don't have to look for every single piece. You can just whip out your bag. It's easy to pack, and it barely takes up any space whatsoever. I highly recommend this organization tool if you are a cosplayer. I'm normally super disorganized, and this is a fairly new system for me. Before I was just piling them without the bags and things would get lost really easily. So I really like the bags. It just keeps everything nice and organized because everything now has its place. I can't get myself in shot. You know what? I'll split it. I'll do the splits. The next thing that I keep cosplay accessories in are all my like hair bows. A lot of them are in those drawers, but things like wig caps, these ears, these glasses, this, the bow on the back of my head, all of those things are going to be in this box over here. I love this box so much. I love Paris too. I have this weird thing with France. There's a bunch of Paris stuff around my room, which isn't always on camera, but I have like a poster over there, I have my box over here, I have this box, I have everywhere just things that remind me of France because I love it. I speak French, just like, oh. Anyways, sorry for the tangent. This organizer I got from Joann's, half priced, on clearance, dirt cheap. It was so cheap and I love it. It closes too, and you can put stuff on top, which is what I did if I need more room. So I put my candles on there, and then I put the mixtapes that my boyfriend made me on there too, because he's adorable and I love him. And I love that it's like the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning, because it reminds me of him. Yeah, so let's open it up. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This looks like a big fat mess. And there's actually, it's like an organized chaos, I would say. There is an organizational system here. It's just very, very hard to see. I have all my wig caps in this corner, the unopened ones and my unopened clips and the like. Opened wig caps are in here. I got a little lazy, forgot to stick them in the bag. Hair bows are in this pocket. There's actually these plastic organizers in here. These are like fabric hair bows, and then plasticky and metal hair clips are in this one. Scrunchies are here. I have some ears in there. These are bows. Face masks more bows. I have just miscellaneous garter belts, ribbons, accessories, blood. I use these little plastic things, I don't know what they're called, plastic squares to just keep semi-organized, but they did get really jumbled as more stuff gets in there, and I am looking for more organizers that would fit better. It's just hard to find some. Hi, welcome to the last part of my house. We are now in my sewing room. This originally was a guest bedroom, but since my brother went off to college, we converted his room into a new guest bedroom, and that meant I gotta bring up my cutting table and my sewing machine, and like all of our fabric is all over the place. This room is such a mess right now, but at least this part is organized. So this is where I keep all of my cosplays themselves, as in the dresses, the shirts, the pants, the big pieces. This actually isn't all my cosplays. I have a bunch sitting over there, which are ones that I'm getting ready to sell. I also have a crap load of wigs over here, which I'm not going to show because it's a mess, that I'm getting ready to sell. So I'm kind of organizing out which ones do I want to keep and hold on to, which ones mean the most to me, and there's a lot. As you can see, there's so much. It's bad. I have a problem. Anyways, how I organize these guys is by alphabetical order. So we have Alice and Asuna for the A's, going all the way to Yoshino from Date A Live, and Yu all the way on this side. If I have multiple cosplays for one character, I then go even further with the alphabetical things, and I organize it by the name of that costume. For example, I have Blood Oath and Cooking Asuna. So Blood Oath starts with a B, obviously comes before C, so that one is further this way than the cooking version for Asuna. Same thing with Hanukkah's cosplays, same thing with all the Miku cosplays I have, and yeah, that's basically it. All of my miscellaneous costumes that are mine or my mom's are the ones that I got from like the Lyric Opera trunk house sale. They're all on this side, kind of hidden in the back, so they're not the first ones that I see. The first ones that I see are the ones that I wear very frequently. As you can see, I have a crap load of costumes. This isn't even it. This won't open anymore, so I'm blocking out all the H through A costumes on this side. My best girl Ichigo, Miu Ichigo from Tokyo Mew Mew. I actually made her cosplay. You can see a tutorial for it on my channel, and I don't like the costume, but I love how it looks on the dress form, so it's on the dress form. I just don't like how it looks on me, because I just see the flaws in it, and it makes me really sad because I put so much time and money into it. This was my last piece of cosplay stuff. You're probably wondering where I keep my shoes. I don't really have cosplay shoes, so they're just with my normal, regular shoes. I have big feet. I can't find cosplay shoes, so I just like use normal shoes. I'm sorry. So yeah, those are just with normal shoes. The only ones I have specially made are Yoshino's boots, which are actually in this closet right under her costume. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys all enjoyed my cosplay storage tour. I hope you guys were able to pick up a few neat tricks that you can use for your own cosplay storage. And yeah, at the end of the day, I just hope that this helps someone out. And give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it and you want more just like me talking, giving tour kind of videos. Comment down below if you have any cool tricks that you use to organize your cosplay stuff, your Lolita stuff, your J fashion stuff, just any type of stuff in general. How do you organize all of your clothes and accessories? Doesn't have to be cosplay. You can go into the Lolita or the fashion kind of community. I just want to know how you guys organize it and start a conversation because I love talking to you all. And that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to sub. And yeah, bye!